you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. So, Jimmy Kimmel in Pop Culture Headlines, Dean, was on a recent podcast talking about the Politicking podcast, talking about he's been hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live for 21 years already. I can't even get, that seems crazy to me.
Yeah. Well, that's only because we think the Man Show probably ended like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it seems that way, right? He was just on Win Ben Stein's Money, right? Was something like that too?
Yep.
We got to start a long time ago. But just talking about late night talk shows in general, and just talking about the future and everything. So basically, what he's saying is he never thought he'd be doing the talk show this long. He thinks about stopping, but then he also worries about, well, what would he do next? Because once the current talk show hosts maybe end their reign at, say, 10 years or so from now, give or take, is the talk show, late night talk show in general, is it still going to be a thing on network television? He's already been saying that, there's not as much of a motivation for people to stay up late and watch the show live, where you could pick it up the next day on, YouTube or otherwise, and you can also just watch the clips. I know I do that a lot. I'll just sit there, I'll watch the monologues often from the various talk shows. There's a separate video, you just watch the monologue. There's another one you can just watch the interview, and then it just breaks it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. So what are your thoughts? Is the talk show format at late at night, is it something that you could easily see going by the wayside, or it's still maybe a market for it? What do you think?
Unfortunately, it's probably, I think at least the multiple ones that we have out there, I haven't watched a late night talk show in years. Yeah, and not even clips. Like I just haven't. I think the closest I come to is occasionally I will get around. Probably, I don't know. At the end of the week, I'll try to watch what's it on HBO? Well,
Bill Maher?
I actually no, not Bill Maher. That damn British guy.
Yeah. Right. John
Oliver. John Oliver.
That's it.
Yeah. I watch John Oliver, and occasionally, I'll put on Bill Maher, but yeah, I don't like the weekly during the week shows. I don't watch, and I used to be a huge fan. I loved Letterman. I loved Conan O'Brien.
Yep.
And now, yeah, you just don't have the time, and you get older, and things, you got to prioritize.
Yeah, I don't know if it's so much the time too. It's like Jimmy Kimmel was saying as well. It's just the plethora of options that people have anymore. Everything just being on demand. I mean, there's very little live television events I watch in general. You were nice enough to lend me your streaming service to watch the NBA Finals. I watched a couple of those games live. Sure. Then certainly football games and different things. But even with that, it's more of a social event. It's very rare I'll sit down at home and watch a game live, start to finish. It just doesn't happen very often with that even. So I don't know. But yeah, I tend to agree with them, man. It just seems like it.
Unfortunately,
must-watch TV is, for the most part, becoming a thing of the past, especially for just the daily shows, whatever it is.
Yeah, especially the daily shows.
Yeah.
Well, that's one I DVR and watch later, is the daily show. So that's one of them.
I do watch those videos, often on YouTube as well. Yeah. The Jon Stewart hosted ones, especially. But
yep.
Yeah, there's no reason. There's no reason to watch something live, especially when you can get the on-demand clips within hours, typically. Yeah. And certainly by the next day. So.
Hey there, if you like that video, or if you just like to watch us make fools of ourselves, please like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you back here.